Good afternoon there, Naomi and Sam. It's Kerry here from Pacific Title Lexus Cairns. So what I'm going to do is do a high definition virtual tour of our 2019 Subaru Forester wagon we have in stock here for today. So before I do that, let's just tell you a little bit more about Pacific Toyota. Pacific Toyota is one or two pre-owned dealerships here in far north Queensland. The one we're standing right here at the moment is at 251 Mulgrave Road. It's actually opposite DFO. That's probably about 300 meters away from us as well too. Also, our second pre-owned dealership is actually at 77 Mulgrave Road, and that's actually in the city of Heart of Cairns as well too. It's about 3 kilometers down south of Cairns as well. Also, our new franchise dealership Toyota and Lexus is right beside us. Behind that is our service department and parts department as well too. We actually own Pacific Hino as well too. Pacific Hino and Coral Motors does all our pre-inspections on our vehicles as well that we actually have in stock here today. So let's get straight back into this video and tell you a little bit more about this Subaru that you're inquiring with us today. So what I'm going to do is just make sure I go through the Subaru, go through the front bar, down the passenger, through the rear seat, through the driver's side, in through the interior features, and make sure there's no blemishes on the vehicle itself. So I'm going to get down to the front bar. As you can see on the front bar, I just noticed that there's a little bit of minor scratch here on the front bar, but we can get that brush touch for you on delivery. Just going across the front bar itself, just looking on the other side, very clean and tidy. I've got the bonnet open up, but I'm going to open that very shortly. Just go across the top of the bonnet, just make sure there's no bad perfections. The paint in the vehicle has got nice and gloss on the paint as well too. You can see that it's been looked after really well. I'm just going to pop up the bonnet right here now, Naomi and Sam, and just give you a look at the interior inside of it as well. Go through the engine bay. Just checking the engine bay itself. Very clean and tidy. Just going to close up the bonnet. Just look down the passenger side of the vehicle. I'm just going to step back a little bit here and just give you a little bit more better angle on that side. Just make sure there's no bad perfections on that side. I run the camera straight back down on the side of the vehicle. Just make sure there's no bad perfections in the paint at all. Very clean and tidy. Just stand back, give you a little bit of a look to the rear of the vehicle there. Just before that, I go up into the roof, just make sure there's no bad perfections on top of the roof, across the back of that spoiler, and then back up onto the roof itself. You can see it's got the rails on the roof, so it's handy, comes in handy as well if you have some kayaks, especially if you're putting a rooftop tent or going somewhere. You've got the sunroof on top there as well too. That looks actually very nice and tidy there. On the revision mirror, as you can see, it's got the reversing camera as well too. Fantastic, awesome to have that as well. Having a look at their rims and tyres, got plenty of tread on the tyres, got about 98% tread on those tyres. Just checking the rims, make sure there's no gutter rash on the rims itself. Open up the passenger side door here, just going through the trim. Fantastic there, as you can see, Naomi and Sam, very tidy as well. Up through the dash, across the top of the dash, and then back in through to the driver's side there as well too. So I got the camera as a bit of a further way so you can actually see everything in the camera itself, in the center console area, and then back up onto the passenger side seat. But I'll get that done on the driver's side seat as well too. Very clean and tidy. Having a look into the rear of the door, passenger door now, checking out the trim. Nice, down onto the kick panel, up onto the back of the seat. Then back through to the rear seats as well. But the nice leather seats have been looked after really well. So you can see they're in good condition. Okay, having a look down here now, just going through the wheel arch. Just checking the tread on the back of that. Like I said, 98% tread on those tyres. Fantastic. Just checking the rims on it, make sure there's no gutter rash. Just notice that there's a little bit on this one here, as you can see there, and part up there, but it is a second-hand vehicle. You're going to have those few little hiccups. On the back of the rear bar, you've got the rear sensors as well too there, Naomi and Sam, that you can see on there. Open up the rear back tailgate. It's all powered and electric, so it's actually going up on itself. In through here, so you can see that it's got the floor mats in the back rear part as well too. You can also fold down the seats, and you can do that to the other side as well too. You got your good sound system in it. It's got the miniature subwoofer in the rear. You've got your parcel shelf there. Then underneath that part, a department as well too. Other little departments underneath there is in the purple rag. That's basically there as well too. Okay, so I'm going to open that door up again and just giving you a look how it actually opens and closes itself. So just by that side there, is you press that little button there and then it automatically closes the door. Fantastic, awesome to have. Okay, looking down the driver's side here now, just checking out the paint, just make sure there's no bad imperfections in the paint itself. In great condition. Looking down this side here, checking the... Alright, I'll step back a little bit here, Naomi and Sam, just to give you a bit of a view on the driver's side. Just checking around the wheel arches on this side here. Like I said, the tread on the tyres are 98% tread as I'm going around the tread itself. Checking that the rims, a little minor gutter rash on this side of the driver's side rim, but otherwise it's pretty good. Just going back through, having a look down the wheel arch here now. Got plenty of tread on the tyres. Checking the rim on the rear, that's in great condition. Okay, I'm just going to open up the back rear door here, just to give you a look at the trim as well, down on the kick panel, up onto the back of the seat, back through. And on the back of your center console area is actually USB points. So I'll get the camera close up there. Fantastic. Okay, going through the main part is the driver's side door. Just checking the driver's side door trims, just make sure that's all nice and tidy. Got your floor mats there as well too. Got all your accessory points there, as I'll go through all the features in the vehicle itself. Going through the passenger side seat, and then back through to the driver's side seat there as well too, Naomi and Sam. So I'm just going to jump in. Before I do jump in, just let you know that it does come with 2 keys. Fantastic. Just pointing the camera onto the cluster. Before I do that, I'll show you here. Pressing that button, and that will start up your vehicle. Okay, straighten up the steering wheel, get a little bit more closer on the video there. Just showing you the odometer reading 49,317 on the clock. Alright, so I'm going to go back on number 1 view and just basically go around and just show you a little bit more about around the steering wheel, just to make sure there's no bad imperfections on the steering wheel itself. Fantastic, looks amazing. Okay, on the left side of your steering wheel, your functions, you've got your source as part of your audio sound system. I just changed over there. You've got your volume controls there as well too. So change it up to having the volume. Also your Bluetooth, hanging up voice recognition as well too. And just below that there is your part of changing your source of your cruise control as well too. That's basically goes through that part department as well. On the right side of your steering wheel, like I said, you got your cruise control there. You got your lane departure as well too, and adaptable radar cruise control. As I say, on your steering wheel, back of your steering wheel is got your gear ratio, so you can change your gears up or down. As you see, the plus and the minus here. So if you were to change it into manual, you can also do that as well too. Having a look over here on your audio sensor, so if I can get the camera to show you through the digital part there, that green part is just to show you that to keep your eyes on the road. It will actually tell you that if you take your eyes off the road for a few minutes, it beeps and alerts the car to say that you've actually got to put your eyes back on the road again. So that's pretty good to actually have, especially a safety point. Also having a look at, say, your acceleration part, your angle of your vehicle as well too. As you can see, they'll get a little bit more closer on that side there as well. Your air conditioning points are in there, just tells you that you're on both dual climate, so you can change it here, see how it changes, and I can change it back as well too. Okay, changing up the speed controlling of your air conditioning, changing speed controlling down. Audio sound system's all there, changing that. Put that into reversing camera. You can see it's got a good view of the camera as well too. Looking at your maps, so if you basically were putting your sat nav navigation maps on, you've got that as well too, so it's pretty good to actually have. It's an awesome feature on the car itself as well to have if you're not actually know where you're going. Gear ratio, just your automatic transmission. You got your view, so basically by your view, just checking that you've got your front camera, so you can, when you're parking something, you know how far you can go forward, or you've got your side view camera for your camera as well too, that's actually sitting on the mirror over there, Naomi. If I press the view button down here, if I go back to camera, that'll change that to the main part. If you want a bigger screen on the front camera, if you want to change that again, it just goes out of it as well too. All right, having a look in your X mode. So your X mode is just changing like your all-terrain and stuff as well too. So if you were going off to your normal, just basically bitumen, if you were going off the gravel road, or if you're going a little bit more harder terrain through the mud, you've got that to change it as well too. Okay, it's basically coming to the end of the video. I'm basically just going to pull in here and pull the owner's manuals out for you. You got your service books there as well too. That's actually part of the vehicle. Like I said, it's been a one owner as well too. Just going through the service books with you. As you can require, that Subaru has done most of the servicing on the vehicle. They've done the first service there as well too, Naomi. Then you got your second one at 7,318. The one after that is done at 17,966, and the one after that is 27,381,000 Ks. Turning it back over here, looking at Subaru again, it got 39,947. Then Pacific Tohono is actually owned by us, as we done the last one at 49,296 on the clock. Okay, that has actually partly come to the end of the video. I'm just about to jump outside the vehicle as well too, but before I do that, just showing you that these seats do have memory seats. So you've got your setting as one seat, so if you're the main driver, setting of second seat as the second person driving, so you can change that in your seating controlling. In here is also got your memory of your door. You can change it to what height you want it to actually open up, or right open, and this one actually opens right up as well too. As I was saying to you earlier, before, that little green in the center console where your eye department, you could turn that on or turn it off. You got your blind spots on your side of your mirrors, that's basically on your mirrors itself. And also, if you were to stop, it automatically turns off, but you can change that and turn it off and on if you want to. That's up to you. All right, that's actually come to the end of the video. Naomi and Sam, I'm basically just about to jump outside the vehicle, but I would like to say thank you very much for your inquiry today. If there is any other questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call. But thank you very much for your inquiry, and hopefully we can make you a proud owner of this 2019 Subaru Forester wagon. Thank you.